creatures, welcome back to my channel. I hope you can hear me. Not quite sure what's going on. Like, I've been drinking tea all day. I ain't been smoking, I've been vaping, and my voice is doing weird things. But we're gonna keep pressing through. I'm very excited. So we've talked about positive and negative energies. And we've talked about light and dark. But we haven't talked about our masculine and our feminine sides. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. If this is your first time tuning in, I do not believe it is by coincidence. I do believe that you are a highly gifted person, and this is your call to action. There's been a mass awakening taking place right now in 2020. Questions like, why am I here? What's going on? And what is my purpose? Are rolling around in the universe. And if any of that resonates with you, please hit like and subscribe and join me here with our busted down the wall of religion. There's no separation. There's no judgment. All are welcome. Really, there's no one who is really good or evil. Again, there are positive and negative, light and dark, masculine and feminine energies that work, and we respect the balance. There has to be a balance. There wouldn't be any dark if there wasn't any light. There wouldn't be any up if there wasn't any down. So we all need each other and work together. My channel is created for an elite group, so everything may not resonate with you. This is a special group of people who are being called to action. It's not the end of the world. Something bigger is happening, and we need to get ready along our spiritual awakening. And I am being used via the Holy Spirit to deliver these messages, pulling on ancestor spirits, pulling on Archangel Michael, his legion of angels, the guardians of the light, spirit animals. So go ahead and hit pause, grab a pen and paper. I'm going to deliver you a very powerful message. Again, notice any synchronicities within the date and the time that you are receiving this message. However, all of my messages are timeless. Whenever you see this, you are meant to see it. Thanks. Alrighty, welcome back. This message is for air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay. So with that pen and paper, please write down. Today we are doing the yin and yang spread. It is a 2-card spread. The left card representing our female side. Female means receiving, our feeling, relationship self, where we do our contemplation and where our self-discipline comes from. And then our male or our masculine side, okay, which is our mental doing, our warrior self, and our action. These two will work in tandem together and will shed light on attributes that will help us center our energy. Okay. But they are both needed. Alrighty, pulling your energy into the cards, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You are mainly leaders in society because the energy you have is very intellectual. You're very intellectual leaders. Powerful energy. Alrighty. So remember, air signs, we can't focus on the cup half empty. We have to focus on the overflow, that our cup runneth over. And this is just going to represent our jewels and our heavenly crowns, that we are spiritually rich, that our cup runneth over, and that our miracles come out of nowhere. We are so supremely rich in spirit, on earth as it is in heaven. So we are in need of anything. Remember that there is power of life and death in our tongue. So if we are constantly sending need out into the universe, we will be constantly getting need back. We will be constantly being need, if that makes sense. Whatever you plant will come up. Whatever you reap, you will sow. Karma, what goes around, comes around. Whatever you put out into the universe does come back. So we're sending out into the universe that we have all the money that we need. However, we need to remember the wisdom to be able to pull these things into us, to bring it up to the surface, right? I just want to say shout out to all my starseeds. If you're a starseed, please subscribe. There is healing for you here. If you don't know what a starseed is and the word or this jewel resonates with you, please check out my video on starseeds. Pendulum. That we are protected, to remind us that we are protected and that we may obtain clear answers from source within. And even without it, we don't need any of these trinkets, okay? These are all just tools. We have the power. We're just lucky like that. We're just lucky. We are like the clear quartz, like the universal stone. This stone can be used to set any intent, to cleanse the cards, to cleanse other stones. I look at us like the clear quartz. We can do all things. This represents that wall of religion, that ugly wall of religion where there's separation and there's judgment. We've broken down that wall here, and all are welcome. All are welcome, no matter what religion or non-religion. We all come from the same source, and we are called to keep the balance of light and dark, positive and negative energy. Here, we appreciate the darkness and we respect the balance. These are the healing elements of the crystals. If you'd like to see more on crystals and what I do with them, please check out my 7 chakras video, part 1 and 2. Great vibrations going on here, okay? And to set the tone today, I'm just going to be using Palo Santo. Palo Santo cleanses, grounds, purifies energies while raising your vibration in preparation for meditation. It can apply a deeper connection with Source and brings good fortune to all of those who are open to its magic. Please repeat after me. Great mystery. Teach me how to trust my heart, my mind, my intuition, my inner knowing, the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter into my sacred space and love beyond my fear. With the passing of each glorious sun. Alikota prayer. Archangel Michael, I beseech thee and your legion of angels to come and cut anything that is not serving my air signs right now. Any Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that needs to hear it the most. Any addictions, any broken hearts, any suicidal thoughts, any depression, self-esteem issues, pride, arrogance. I have realized since I've started shuffling the words that are coming to me, I'm actually channeling. So if any of these words resonate with you, please comment down below. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. There's healing here for you. Lacey. Lexus. Tasha. Staples. What's wrong with society? wondering what's wrong with society. Gravestones. Holy Spirit, the Shekinah. Guardians of the light, keepers of the light, animal spirits, I'm calling on you from the north and the south and the east and the west, pulling on the four corners of the earth for the four elements, earth, air, fire, and water. We are asking for clear messages that will help us to restore balance between the feminine and masculine energies that work within us. We need help to restore balance of the feminine and the masculine energies that are within us. For the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra that need to hear the most, for the leaders in our society, because their energy is really important to us. We feed off of their energy. Powerful message for the air signs that need to hear it the most. Okay. So the left hand is going to represent our female, and the right hand is going to represent the male. Alrighty, so for the female, we have the giraffe, which is the visionary. However, it was in reverse. So we're going to be reading the contrary, reading in the book. The card itself says giraffe, keyword being visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So let's see what the contrary meaning is, since it was in reversed. And then we'll go ahead and set that straight. What's going on, air signs? I keep passing it right there. Giraffe. So these are power words. Please listen and allow them to resonate. Gentleness, grace, beauty, charm, higher perspective, vision, foresight, perception, mother's love, intuition. Giraffes are the tallest land animals. They tower far above all others and stride with grace across the savannah. Their long, slender necks lift their slight so they might see life from a greater perspective. Giraffes often appear when we need to be reminded just how grand we are and that we have the potential to rise above any challenge with grace. Giraffe people are encouraged to stretch themselves as far as they can go. If giraffe isn't on your totem, you are a national visionary with keen perception. You can see things that are coming before others can. Giraffe people have long, strong bonds with their family and friends. Because giraffe mothers have a special protective love with their offspring. This is a meaningful totem for children and mothers. Giraffe is very giving and often needs to set boundaries to avoid being misused. A unique giraffe trait is just look how little sleep and water they need to maintain themselves and their lives. This characteristic signifies their conservative use of resources. Giraffes have amazing stamina and are patient. Pause. So the person that was wondering what that was wrong with society, this is that person, because you have you signify that you are conservative. You use resources conservative, and it's really disgusting you how America is just taking everything. Giraffe is an elegant power animal that bestows on you the gifts of friendship, grace, wisdom, and charm. However, for our feminine side, it was on the contrary. It was in reverse. So that's what the giraffe, those are the power words and what the card says and what it means. but it was in reverse. So the contrary meaning for you, air signs, right now, as far as your female side goes, as far as your relationship self, your contemplation, where your self-discipline comes from, and your feelings. Did you stick your neck out too far, and have you lost your balance? Did you need a higher perspective on a tough situation? Okay. Did you put yourself first and get more sleep and water? Reach for the truth from a greater perspective. So that's what the giraffe is saying right now. Maybe you have put yourself first and gotten more sleep and water, which you normally don't. Normally it's quite on the contrary. So you are this awesome visionary. You are this giraffe card, but here lately you stuck your neck out a little too far and you lost your balance. Or you're eating and drinking more than you used to and obtaining rest, and that's not your norm, okay? So that's where you are right now in your feminine area. And we're going to release healing right now and turn that right side up so that it's not on the contrary, that you are an awesome visionary just like the giraffe. And as far as your male aspect go, you got the moose, which is wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. Keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom within your soul. The ancestors speak to you, and they speak through you. You know how much. That is a powerful card right there. And this one was right side up. So please listen to these power words and allow them to resonate deep, deep in your spirit. Accomplishments, opportunities, self-esteem, worthiness, greatness, majesty, wisdom from the elders, instinct, honor, longevity, steadfastness, fearless. The moose is a powerful totem. It is a unique energy with many contradictions, awkward yet graceful, and plain but beautiful. Moose are masters of wisdom and perception. In spite of their large size, they are swift, confident, and fearless. Moose people always have a strong presence. Their totem stands 7 feet tall with the crown of antlers almost as wide. Angel number 7. Write down the angel number 7. Their antlers are said to act as antenna to the secrets and teachings from the wise ones. If moose is in your totem, you are a mystic and sit in the council of the ancestors. You are smart and outstanding in your field. You are intuitive, and from an early age you have experienced connections to spirit that have excluded others. You are a strong survivor. Moose lives a long life. Your lofty heights are not high for many. Your lofty heights are not high for the many, but for the few. With the moose as your totem, you are sure to travel the long, winding path to your destiny, wisdom, and mastery. So I would say overall, air signs, you are a wise visionary. Okay. Your spirit animals are saying that you are a wise visionary. Angel number 7. Angel number 3. Angel number 3 and angel number 7. Oh, that was awesome, air signs. Remember that candles not only light up the physical, but have been known to light up any darkness within. A lot of candles mean a lot of different things. However, I chose pink because pink signifies love. Hopefully, I shed love into your masculine and your feminine energies within you so that we may restore balance. And so it is.